Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make 4 easy and delicious treats that you can make at home and add to your Easter baskets. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy this video. First, I stopped by the Dollar Tree and I wanted to show you guys a quick little vlog on all of the Easter baskets and Easter goodies that they have at the Dollar Tree. You can get any of these baskets for $1. They also have the grass and bows and also eggs and chocolates. I decided to go with this cute pink basket, and I'm also going to show you the eggs that I got. And at the end of this video, I'll show you how I assemble all of the treats in the basket. For treat number 1, we're going to make some chocolate bird's nests. You're going to start off with some unsweetened coconut flakes. Grab you a sheet pan and place 1.5 cups of the coconut and spread them all out on the sheet pan. And we're going to place these in the oven on 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. Grab them out of the oven, and here are your toasted coconut flakes. While your coconut flakes cool, grab 3/4 cups of milk chocolate morsels and place these in a bowl. You're going to want to add a 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil. Give that a quick mix and place that in the microwave for 1 minute. So here's what the chocolate should look like after 1 minute in the microwave. Give that a quick mix so that all of it's coated. Place that in the microwave for another 30 seconds and then it should be fully melted. Let your chocolate cool for about 2 minutes, and then you want to grab a bowl and we're going to combine the coconut flakes with the chocolate. So again, you should have 1.5 cups of coconut flakes and 3/4 cup of milk chocolate morsels melted. I'm using a non-stick spatula and I'm taking the chocolate and pouring it into the bowl, and then I'm gonna mix the coconut with the chocolate until all of the coconut flakes are fully coated. Once your coconut flakes are fully coated, give it one last stir, and then we're going to place these on a sheet pan. So I'm grabbing a cookie dough scooper. You can grab an ice cream scooper or a regular spoon is fine. And we're going to take each scoop and place it on the mat. This is about 2 tablespoons if you're using a spoon. And I'm going to place these. It should make about 8. Now that all of my nests are placed on my pan, I want to take my eggs now. I got these Reese's Pieces eggs. They're color coded. You can also grab Cadbury or even jelly beans. And I'm going to place 2 on each while pressing in the middle to give it a nest effect. What would be even cuter is if you grab a peep and add to the top, which is a bird's nest. So I'm going to take these and place all of my eggs in all of my 8 nests. And then after they're done, I'm going to place these in the freezer for about 10 minutes and they should harden up. After you freeze your treats in the freezer for 10 minutes, take them out and you can easily peel them off, and you can see that they're so easy and cute to place in your Easter baskets. Comment down below if you decided to make these. Now we're on to treat number 2. We're going to make some Easter cereal bars. To make this, you will need some marshmallows, some butter, some Chex cereal, and some M&ms. Move to the stove and grab you a large saucepan and add your 1/4 cup of unsalted butter to the pan. We're gonna completely melt this, and then we're gonna add the marshmallows. Once your butter is completely melted, grab your bag of mini marshmallows. It should be about 10 ounces in the bag, and add the entire bag to the butter. And we're gonna stir this for about 5 minutes until all of the marshmallows are completely melted. I like to keep my heat on about medium low so that the marshmallows do not burn or bubble. As you can see, the marshmallows are starting to melt and they're starting to lose their shape and combine as one. Once you see this, stir for another minute and then you'll be done, and we're going to add the Chex cereal. So here's what your marshmallow mixture should look like. And then I'm grabbing my Chex cereal. I'm using off-brand because I'm cheap and it doesn't taste any different to me. So add about 7 cups of your cereal, and then you're going to want to mix this until all of the cereals are coated with the marshmallow mixture. After your cereal's coated with the marshmallow mixture, take your 1 cup of M&ms. I'm using the Easter kind that I got from the Dollar Tree, and just add them to the mixture, and then we're going to stir this. I like to use M&ms because they won't melt into my mixture. After you're done mixing, add your mixture to a pan. You can use a square pan or a rectangle pan. I like to use a rectangle pan because it's thinner and it won't be as thick. But if you like yours thick, you can use a square pan. This step is optional, but I like to add these Easter nonpareil sprinkles that I got and spread them across. And then I'm going to give it one last quick mix. And then I'm going to spread the mixture so that it's even. So with my nonstick spatula, I'm taking it and spreading the cereal across so that I'm getting an even layer. Try not to push down too hard because you don't want the cereal to break. Once your mixture is even, let this sit for 30 minutes to 1 hour, and then I'll come back to show you how I cut it. After you let your mixture sit for 30 minutes to an hour, take a pizza cutter or a knife and cut these into squares. As you can see, this Easter cereal bar was so easy to make and it's so gooey and good. You're going to want to make it every Easter. So for the third treat, we're making some chocolate covered pretzel Peeps. For these treats, you're going to need some candy melts in any color you want, some pretzel rods, some Peeps, and some sprinkles. So place a cup of your candy melts in a bowl. We're going to heat this for a minute, stir, place it back in the microwave for 30 seconds, and it should be completely melted just like the chocolate. So to get the pretzel rods completely covered, I like to use a tall plastic cup, add my chocolate, turn my cup over so that the chocolate falls down to the rim, and then I like to place my rod inside and give it a full turn, take it out, and it should be completely covered. So I'm going to take my pretzel rod, place it inside the cup, give it a turn, shake it, and then wipe off the excess. And it's that easy. I found this trick to be super helpful because I didn't know how to cover the entire rod in a bowl. So I like to use these tall cups. Let me know if this works for you. So after my pretzel rod is completely covered, I like to add it on my wax paper. Then I'm going to add some sprinkles. The sprinkles is optional. I know some people don't like sprinkles. You can also try striping them with a different colored candy melt. I'm making 5 of these pretzel rods. So after all 5 are covered and then sprinkled, we're going to add the Peeps. So after all of your pretzel rods are covered, grab your Peeps. I got these from the dollar store as well. I'm going to paint the bottom of it with the candy melt, and then I'm going to add it to each pretzel rod. You want to balance this and place it in the middle so that it stays, and then you want to press down a little so that it grabs the chocolate from the pretzel. So after all of your Peeps are all on, these are what they should look like. They're super cute to add to an Easter basket. I'm going to add these in the freezer for 5 minutes just so to ensure that the Peeps stay on. So you just want to peel them from the wax paper, and they're so cute and easy to eat as well. For the last treat number 4, we're going to make some Easter Oreo Pops. All you're going to need for these Easter Oreo Pops is some double stuffed Oreos, some cake pop sticks, some candy melts, and some sprinkles. So grab as many Oreos as you want to make. I'm going to grab 4 double stuffed Oreos, place them on my wax paper, and then we're going to melt the candy melts. Grab a half a cup of candy melts. I'm using the pink color. You can use whatever color you would like. I'm going to place this in the microwave for 1 minute, stir, place it back in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then it should be melted. Once your candy melts are melted, grab your cake pop stick and dip the end in the candy melt. Stick this in between your Oreo and then press down so that it stays. We're going to do these for all of the Oreos. So just dip the end in the candy melt, stick it in between so that it looks kind of like a cake pop, and then press down. We're going to then add these to the freezer for 5 minutes so that it solidifies. So here are the Oreo Pops out of the freezer. You can see that the candy melts have solidified. So now it's going to be easier for us to dip it in the candy melt. Now taking the Oreo by the stick and dipping it completely in the candy melt, I just flip it on each side and then remove the excess. You can also again add sprinkles if you like. I like sprinkles, so I'm going to add them to each of my Oreo Pops. But again, if you don't like Oreos, you can also use more candy melts to stripe them. If you ended up wanting to stripe them, I would just add the candy melts in a Ziploc bag or a pastry bag and then draw stripes or whatever design you wanted on top of them. Once you think they're done, place these in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes, and then this is what they should look like. Just peel them off your wax paper, and they're super cute to add to your Easter basket. These taste so good with the candy melts on the Oreos, and they look like you made a cake pop, but it's really an Oreo. So now I'm going to take all of my items that I got from the Dollar Tree and assemble my Easter basket. So this is the basket that I bought for $1. And then I also got this grass. It has green and silver in it. And then I'm going to place the eggs that I also bought inside. Once I have my Easter basket the way I would like it, I'm going to take each of one of my 4 treats and then put them on the wax paper and cut out the wax paper around it. Then I'm going to just gently add these each in my basket. So again, I'm going to cut a square around each of my treats, and then after this, I'll show you how I add them to my Easter basket. You can also place your treats in a box or a Ziploc bag and then add them to your Easter basket. I just like to add them to the Easter basket with the wax paper under it if I know that they're about to eat it right then and there. So here is what the final Easter basket looked like with all 4 of the treats. I want to wish everyone a happy Easter, and if you decided to make any of these treats for your Easter basket, please comment down below.